Man, look, I'm listening to about Sandra Massey, right? The lady who was killed out here, man. Like I said, this the worst shit I ever seen. I have never seen. This is the worst, man, to me. Like uh, I seen some bad stuff, man. People reaching, um, but this was just horrible, bro. To know this lady was that mentally kind of thrown off, man, and or going through something, man. She calls the police for their help, man. I can't explain it enough. So many times I've watched black mothers call the police on their son or daughters that's having a mental, break or whatever, and they end up killing their kids. You know what I'm saying? See, dog, see, y'all think we live in what type of world do y'all think we live in? Like a lot of people, even black people, got enough nerve. They vote against these laws. They put us in shit bags, really. Our own people sometimes are against us bad. You know what I'm saying? Listen, this ain't the old days. I don't know what time. People always say back then. When has it ever been good? It's been, look at the Bible. So you can't tell me that it's ever been just good or great somewhere. It's always been these problems, but now it's just even worse, man. Like I say, we can't, in white neighborhoods, like even out where my parents stay, right? You go out there, police ride by, wave, yada yada yada. People feel comfortable when they see the police. They feel more protected, right? In the hood, they like our enemy. They literally our enemy. It's like they not our friends. They not there to help us. You know what I'm saying? That's just real talk. They not put there to help us. When we see these motherfuckers, it's damn near. That's why so many shootings and shit happen between police and these young boys out here now. Cause motherfuckers like, you not about to take me to jail for some bullshit. You're not gonna keep harassing me. You know what I'm saying? And it just becomes a fucked up situation because you got these guys doing all these fucked up crimes and shit, and some of the shit need to stop. So sometimes you think like, damn, we do need police. We need somebody to, you know what I'm saying? But really, we don't. Really, we need to police our own shit. These are our kids. You know what I'm saying? We can police our own shit and do a better job, I think. And I guess that's what they trying to say in Detroit now. They're like, fuck it, y'all don't respect us, we ain't coming out when you call. All right, so look, what are y'all doing anyway? Y'all don't solve a fucking crime. If it wasn't for a snitch or a rat, you would never solve a crime in Detroit, Michigan, ever. Look how many unsolved fucking murders y'all got in Detroit alone. Y'all don't solve shit. Y'all don't stop shit. All y'all do is ride around and harass motherfuckers. Y'all to come to a domestic dispute. Now that's good for that type of shit. But the rest of this shit, y'all horrible, man. I have no respect. How do black people supposed to feel, dog? This woman called the police. And the problem is, like I keep telling y'all, most of the time, us as black people, we are policed and governed by white people. Still to the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? How the fuck we in a black community, but all we see is white police? All we see is white prosecutors, white judges. How is that? How is everything around us in a black so-called community? We don't own shit. When we go to the corner store, we looking at an Arab face, a Chaldean face. When we go to get our car worked on, we seeing a white person or a Chaldean face. It's like Arabs, Chinese people, Mexicans own every fucking thing around us. We don't own shit. When you living in a white neighborhood, you walk, you see what? White people. When you go get your hair cut, you got a white barber, right? You go get your food from the corner store, you see a white person. Everything you do, when you go to the grocery store, you see white people, right? It's the community thing, right? Usually. That's not with us. We don't own shit. We don't even own the houses we live in, some of us. I do, but a lot of us don't. Not fortunate enough. You know what I'm saying? It's sad at the end of the day, my dog. So for this lady to call the police and this motherfucker take her life over a pot of water, I don't give a fuck if she was trying to throw it on you. You gonna kill her over some hot water? Now I understand who want to get scarred, right? But he going to if he don't go to prison, this gonna be the worst shit. It's gonna be worse than any other ride we ever had. I promise you, it is. This lady is standing not only 10, 15 feet away or better from him, right? She's behind a whole counter. You're literally on the other side of a counter, and you in this lady house. You are in this lady house. For what reason are you in her house? She called you and told you to get the fuck on. You didn't find nobody in her yard. The reason you was in her house because there was a truck in her driveway with a busted window, and she was going through something mental. So she didn't even really know that was her own car. Because I think they said that was her car in the driveway. She didn't even know that was her own fucking car. I'm not sure about that, but the window was busted out on a driver's side, and that's probably what she heard outside. Was somebody breaking the window? She could have gotten into it with a boyfriend, or who knows? She could have done it. I don't know. But the thing is, they going around. They see the busted window. Now is this car stole? Who cars in the backyard? Like, nigga, who the fuck? Who live here? Who else live with you? She called for help. They go directly into treating her as a fucking criminal. Real talk. Look, they left. If you look at the tape, they left. They said, okay, man, we don't see nothing. We walked around twice. He's like, you need any mental help? Is your mental health all right? She was like, yeah, okay. They tell her, all right, have a nice day. And my man say something about the truck. And so my man say, hey, who truck is this? Yada, yada, yada. Do you mind if we come in? Now, what the fuck is you coming in for now? You didn't come in a minute ago. This the thing. This how you know it's some racist shit. So now you don't know, since she don't know about the truck. Hey, go look at that truck. Ma'am, can I come in for a second? Now look, this motherfucker, he came to do dirt. His partner played him. He knew he came to kill her. And this is why I think it's premeditated. Because he never had his camera on. His partner had his camera on. Like, his partner was damn near trying to set him up. Why was his camera off? Why we don't got his footage? It was premeditated. He knew they probably done been there. This lady mentally disturbed. I got one. You know what I'm saying? I got one. Something gonna happen. I'm gonna kill this lady and we gonna make it seem like this. Dog, his partner played on him. He's surprised they got that tape. I'm telling you that right now. Cause look, why was his partner camera on and his fucking camera not? He didn't cut it on till afterwards. He walks in the door, once again, ma'am, I'm everything okay? Yes, sir. All right, we out of here. She about to close the door. They said, oh, hold on. What about the truck? Okay, so boom, we got that part. Okay, now, ma'am, do you mind if I step in? She was like, no, come on in. They come in. They see the boiling water over there, which she was already boiling. So it wasn't like she had premeditated to throw it on them, because if she wanted to do that, she could have just threw it on them from the door. When they opened the door, she could have just got them with that shit. You know what I'm saying? They get in their house. They taking the flashlights, looking all over the house. Now you asked to come in. How's you don't put no motherfucking flashlight through my house. I understand if you came in because of a reason and for your safety, you gonna check rooms and shit. You looking for dope. You looking for anything illegal in that motherfucker. Now you trolling. What the fuck did you go back in the house for? What did you go back in the house for? You was just leaving. So if you was gonna take a report, why you wait till the dude say something about the car to go back? You weren't gonna take no report and then fuck this black bitch. That's what you called her, a bitch, right? So you was about to just leave and say fuck it. Fuck her, fuck whoever around her house till you seen the truck. Who truck is, I don't know. Run the tags on the truck. This nigga goes in there, boom. Gets into it with her. She got the water on. They tell her to take the shit off the motherfucking pot. Boom. She take the shit off of there. Now I look at it. That wasn't even a pot in her hand. That when she came back, I thought that was a pot. The pot was on it. That was like a red rag or something she had holding the pot. I thought she had the pot when she went down. When she got killed, the pot literally was sitting on the motherfucking thing. So I'm like, damn, they showed it differently today. I thought the shit was the pot at first, man. But it's sad in every way to just execute that lady like that, and then to talk to her like that over some water, and she had no intentions on, or even if she did, I'm just saying, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. He's like, you bet not, you bet not. He said, I'll shoot you in your fucking face. Put the water down. Okay, sir, I'm sorry. Lady put the water down. Like, look, I have no words to describe my hate right now. Like, some things I talk about, it's like, I don't see why it's not a bigger deal. I just can't see why it's not just a bigger deal. I don't even see this shit on the news like this. I ain't heard it on the news. I cut on the news this morning. Usually when something happens to certain people, that shit be on the news a whole week straight. You know what I'm saying? This shit gonna get swept under the rug. We might not even hear about it. We might not even hear the verdict. You know how much shit happens? We're here when it first happened, but then we won't never hear the verdict, what happened to that person. For real, this just probably that shit right there. Like, hey, it ain't, who gives a fuck? It's just another black motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, that we didn't kill. And it's sad than the motherfucker. This dude had 2 DUIs and pled guilty to both of them. Now, how in the fuck can a citizen catch a DUI and can't drive? Right? I know here in Michigan, 2 DUIs, you then they can go to prison. 3 for sure, you go to prison. 2, you ain't driving for a while. So, and you know what? I hear this so many times. I hear so many police driving on suspended license. These motherfuckers is criminals. They got suspended license. So many times I see these police out here with suspended license that is unbelievable. Like, you know, and I just seen some shit that this was crazy. The day before I seen this, what happened to this lady, um, I seen what happened to this lady, I seen a police officer begging for his job. They caught 2, they were showing police officers drunk on the job. And it was unbelievable. And it don't be like their first time. So if they out there, they high, they on drugs, they drinking too, on the job. Like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But you supposed to uphold the law and the badge and all this shit. Really, y'all like gang members. You know what I'm saying? The police ain't nothing but one big ass gang. It's the same thing. They got these bullshitting ass rules. They stick together because, look, when this man walked out that house, look how all the police was just staring at him. Like, okay, where the victim at? Well, no, where the assailant at or whatever. He was like, right here. You know, he said, did the assailant, have we ID'd the assailant or whatever, right? He was like, it's me. You know what I'm saying? And look how they was looking at him. Like, okay, where the gun at? They over there looking like, okay, where the gun at? She like, no, she tried to throw this water on it. I wasn't gonna let her, you know what I'm saying? Dog out there calling crazy bitches and all this shit, disrespectful shit, knowing you being recorded. But you know, listen, man, they treated her like a motherfucking dog. When she got shot, dog said, let me go get my kit, my tourniquet or whatever, you know, to help uh stop the bleeding. They never checked this lady pulse. Look, from the time she got shot, they just called her dead. Like a dog. Fuck it, she dead. Headshot. Anybody else shot in the head, I done seen people damn near with no head, and they still gonna try if they got a heartbeat. He said, "Oh, you can waste." He said, like, basically, you'll be you'll be wasting your you can waste your medical shit if you want to. That's what he told her. Like, she ain't even worth opening in a bag for, taking the shit out to help her. That's how they treated her. Like, look, dog, from the time she got shot to the time that the motherfucking ambulance or other police came up, he never opened that bag to help her. I didn't see them once check her motherfucking pulse. She is okay. None of that shit. They didn't do it. They didn't do it. They didn't help her at all. They didn't check her. None of that shit. She was like a dog or something, a rabid raccoon or some shit. Just fuck it. We popped her. She dead. She gone. You know what I'm saying? And that's what bothered me the most. And then the way he go outside and call her a bitch and all that shit. And then usually when the police shoot a motherfucker, the first thing they say is, come over here, let me take your gun. Why is he still walking around the scene? Why is he still able to just to walk around the scene? Soon as the police in the shooting, they come take him right off duty. Every shooting I ever seen on TV. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker shoot somebody, they say, hey, let me get that gun, let me get your bad shit right here, boom, 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 if you grieving. But this motherfucker wasn't grieving. He was proud on the inside. He was happy he killed that black lady. You know what I'm saying? He did what he wanted to do. But what I'm saying is his partner need to be charged as well. Listen to me. If Illinois has the law that if a black motherfucker, break in a premises or do a robbery, and one guy killed somebody in there, y'all both get charged with it, they should get charged. I'm a true believer of police is like gangs to me. If one guilty of something, they both guilty because they both together. How can one be guilty and the other one not? I mean, that's just real talk. How he not fucking guilty? Look at his actions, nigga. This nigga killed somebody. You didn't try to calm the situation down. Just like when a nigga go in on a robbery, nigga. Y'all was in the house. Supposed to helping the lady. She wasn't a fucking criminal. It wasn't like somebody called the police on her and she ended up dead. She called y'all motherfuckers to help her. Y'all out of line. Both of these motherfuckers need to be charged. I'm telling you, he need to be charged right with him. Listen, man, you can't tell me that they went in on this shit together. How the one got their camera on and the other one don't? The one that killed him, he probably already was premeditated when they got there. Like, we gonna get us a nigga tonight. That's what I'm thinking. That's how it was. You know what I'm saying? They was like, we gonna get us a black motherfucker tonight. Watch this. And here we go. Boom. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't put it past that shit. I'm not, you think I'm far-fetched talking, but that's real shit. Look how that shit went down, man. That's somebody, mama, sister, lover, neighbor. People love her, man. And they just they treated her so, like, he shot her. He was like, oh, well. He talking about the fucking water on his boots. Look at the water. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, he treated this lady like a dog, my dog. And, I think the feds should pick it up. I think the federal government should. I don't know if Chicago got the death penalty. I don't think so. But if they got the death penalty, he should damn sure get it. And her family should not let up until he executed. There should be nothing. We don't no plea. If you gonna give this motherfucker any type of plea deal at all, if you gonna give him any type of plea deal, just let him go. Let him go. Let him go to the streets. Don't give him nothing. If you ain't gonna give him life or the death penalty, don't give him not one day. Let that motherfucker go right now. You know what I'm saying? That's real nigga shit. And you gotta do something, man. That's all I keep saying, dog. This was sad, dog. So literally it keep fucking with me because you see I keep talking about it. It was just, I never seen nothing like this. I mean, she was across a counter. It wasn't like she was close to him. It wasn't like she wouldn't even, they backed up. Like her little arms, how far could she throw the water, man? All you had to do is retreat out the door and say, hey, man, pour the water in the sink for me, please. All right, now what's going on? You know what I'm saying? No, you didn't do that. You shouldn't have even came back to the house, you racist motherfucker. The only reason you was back in there was not to help her, but you thought some shit was stolen on side of the house. That's why you went back in there. You dig what I'm saying? And how the fuck you know the house clear? You know, at the end, you just want the house is clear because you already was flashing the lights through the 1 to 2 rooms she already had. Man, these motherfuckers something else, man. They something else. But I see this all the time. This is not my first time reporting on this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just lucky to be living. I done had family members call the police on me for nothing. Literally for nothing because they thought I was depressed or some shit and all this bullshit and they could have took my life. You know what I'm saying? Because I fought them motherfuckers. Nigga, listen. When I tell you I fought them bitches, That's exactly what I did on more than one fucking occasion. You know what I'm saying? Cause I have no respect. Don't come fuck with me and I ain't fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, man. At this point, the police damn near our worst enemy. They are. You know, it's the way they go about shit. It's the way they train to think about niggas in the hood. See, they train to be like this. That's why you hear these motherfuckers talk high crime areas. So if you go to a neighborhood where you see nice houses, line cut, they act different. When you go to the ghetto where people are a little poor, they 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 call it a high crime area. So this is what I want to ask the police. When they tell me this, like one time they just pulled up on my car. I had a yellow and black Charger at the time. This was the same time. I remember this time. And so I remember this car was just, I don't know if it was bad luck or the color of it, but I speak about it because it brought a lot of attention out of all the cars I had. That and that money, I had an SS Monte Carlo one time. I mean, I just kept having run-ins with the police with this motherfucker. I had that Charger took at least 4 times. At least 4 times the police took the motherfucker and I had to go get it back. Real talk. So this was when, Chargers first came out. You know what I'm saying? The newer ones first came out. I had the Daytona. So I'm parked on my block. They just I mean, every day they would just whoop up on me. Every fucking day. And I was like, damn, how can you just pull up on and go through my car like this, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have a license, but I wasn't in the driver's seat. My dog was, but the car was running. So we standing out there. I went to throw something in the garbage. And when I came back, they pulled up on me. So they want to go through my car and shit. So, and at the time, I had about 90 Vicodins at the time and a pill bottle. I didn't know that was back then. It really wasn't big then. They weren't really like you find 90 of them now. You have a case. They searched my car. They said they looking for marijuana. That's funny. They looking for marijuana and guns, right? It's basically drugs and guns. But why would you specifically say marijuana? So somebody must, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I asked them that. Why do they keep harassing me? And they kept saying that because this is a high crime area, we can do that. And I didn't believe it. I didn't believe that you can just jump out and search a motherfucker in certain parts of the state. I thought it was just a state law is a state law until I found out when I was at the store and my little cousin, they like literally back to back police whooped up on him. He gave him a CPO. He already know what they wanted. But how did you even know he had the gun on him? Like I don't know that. So he gave them his fucking ID, CPL or whatever. They leave. That's an unmarked car, a black car. The rather blue and white car pull up and ask him. But because, it's a store. So they went around, they pulled right behind the other police and hit their horn like he good. But my cousin had already gave him the ID. So he just gave it right back. They ain't checked the gun, none of that shit. So he said, yeah, my bad, man. Young cool cop, though. And I ain't gonna lie. He young. He just got in there. So he ain't all mixed up yet. So he said, we don't communicate with each other all the time about these things. So, you might get harassed more than once, basically. So I got him out the car. I had the camera out. I said, man, you don't mind if I put this on tape, do you? I got this shit on tape. He literally told me, I said, man, how you just gonna go up to somebody and ask them about a gun that's on their waist, that's covered up? When we at CPL state, how can you do that? How can you just walk up to a person for no fucking reason and demand that they show you their gun license? Where in America else they gonna let you do that? You not walking up to a white person, period, asking them a motherfucking thing about a gun that they got on their waist, legal or fucking illegal. Get the fuck out my face. Have I committed a crime with this motherfucker? All right, well, get the fuck on then. So you only doing it to niggas, and I see this. And he admitted, like, basically, yeah, we only do it to niggas because when and it's like, it's a district thing. They said something about his district laws. I didn't know that. I thought a state law was a state law. But they saying that in a high crime area, they come out and do all this illegal shit. That's why when you got license registration and all that, it don't matter. If you suspected of having a gun in the car, some drugs in the car, which they always gonna say they suspect, even if they don't find nothing, you getting searched. It ain't no you just handing them your license and registration. It's never this gonna work. Them bitches getting you out the car. And when they get you out the car, if they find anything, they lying about it. That's when you go to court and you say, look, this nigga illegally searched my motherfucking car. But you got to spend all this money, your car in a pound. You got to spend lawyer money. Now, do you want to fight this shit? Because they done made up two good lies. They body cameras ain't never on. So it's like, okay, it's two police officers against me. I'm a fucking felon. They done found this pistol or whatever in my car. So how am I come out of this? I know they just illegal search me. So it becomes a fucking thing. You know, and a lot of people first think out people's mouth but don't commit crimes. That's because you're not from where I'm from, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You're not from where everybody move different. You know how many motherfuckers committing crimes elsewhere, but they gonna go with the law. You gotta go with the law, nigga. That's cops and robbers. You know, it's your job to catch me, my job to get away, or vice versa. I have it at work when we in the streets. You wanna play the game unfair? You know what I'm saying? That's why I like to see some of these police officers. I like to see when they be dirty motherfuckers and they finally get caught up in some shit. They come around like they almighty. Next thing you know, they caught up in some sex scandal or some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But the problem, like I say, in Detroit, it's almost like you scared to call the police, even on a domestic. That's why a lot of women go through what they go through, because they be loving these motherfuckers and they know if the police come, they liable to kill this motherfucker. Or even on their own sons and shit. People scared to call now. It's so much it's a mental crisis where I'm from. That's the problem, man. Half these motherfuckers is mentally disturbed, whether it be drug addiction or just mental illness. It's no help, it's nowhere to go. Once the white people start moving out of Detroit and Detroit area, they shut down all the help. There's no help for a person that's fucked up out here. I got a cousin right now, crazy than the motherfucker. Loony as a tomb, my nigga. We can't get him help from shit. Where you gonna go? Where you gonna get the help at? You know what I'm saying? And so when he come out and he act a fool, you already know he got a mental problem. Y'all gonna kill him? When we called you out here, you knew that I told you he this motherfucker tripping. He got a fucking knife in his hand and he tripping. So y'all supposed to come out with bean bags and tasers and a special team for that type of shit. No, y'all come out with the killers. Y'all come out with everybody. This our chance to kill us one right here. I know this motherfucker gonna raise something, and that's how they went to old girl house. They went to that lady house with intentions on uh some bullshit. I think. I almost know. Why the fuck was your camera off? And then you left. Did you cut it off? Like once you seen it, did he? I want to know, was it on at first? See, what we need to see was the camera on at first? Because what it was, I think when he seen all this shit, I think when he first walked up, his camera was on. But when he seen she was a little throwed off, I think he like, oh, I got me one. I thought he was like, oh, I got me one. I see the way she talking, she kind of off. Like, hold on, man, you don't mind if I come in the house, do you? Like, I know something I can make. You know what I'm saying? People be thinking like that. See, dog, you might not believe this. These motherfuckers be in these courts and shit, and they be wanting to kill. Like that lady who walked up there and executed that nigga and only got 10 years. She probably only gonna do 4. She been locked up by what, 2 now? The lady who went up to my son, she went up to the next floor and killed the motherfucker. Now, how you think you know you live on the 3rd floor, bitch? You on the 4th motherfucking floor. Whole carpet different when you walk in. You walk in the house, your TV different, the furniture different. But you see it, and you train for this shit. And you see a nigga sitting on the couch, and you just shoot him dead. He has no firearm, no nothing. So you walked in a black man's house and just executed him. And that's just worse as this shit to me. Them two right here is going neck and neck to me. You know what I'm saying? You just execute this boy. Just shoot him dead than the motherfucker. And get away with it, though. And nigga, this bitch got 10 years, dog. And what killed me is when the brother went up there and hugged this fucking dick sucker. That I like, man, why is you hugging this hoe? All that forgiveness shit, man. Get the fuck out of here. You wouldn't forgive a nigga. If that bitch was black, you wouldn't have forgave her. You know what I'm saying? For real, I don't like that shit. Fuck out of here. You give forgiveness and all this shit. Man, that bitch should have been fried. You know, look, they gave this lady 10 fucking years for walking in the apartment and executing a nigga. They give niggas 10 years for an ounce of crack. Some shit you can hold in the palm of your fucking hand. They giving 10 niggas 10 years for a firearm that they never used. That they only got on their side to protect themselves. And y'all give niggas 10 years for that though. But this bitch walked in the house and literally shot a nigga sitting on his couch minding his own business, took him away from all his family, all his life dreams and everything, because you's a racist motherfucker. And they let her go. And it just keep happening over and fucking over again. Like here, they got a motherfucker right here in Detroit, right? Now, this is how racist the world is and fucked up and unlawful it is. Now they got a black guy and a white guy. This white lady came up dead, right, in the house or something. So what happened was the husband just came to the police station like, look, I had a dream. Now, I think this even before they even knew the motherfucker was dead. They had a dream. He told me he had a dream that I killed my wife. I had a dream that I killed her and I stabbed her to death. And he telling all the details of how in his dream, he had a dream that he killed her. So whether he was questioning or whatever, he's sitting there when they question him about her murder. He like, I had a dream that I stabbed her to death. I don't know if it's true or not, but I had a dream. So look, he's saying all this about it, and that's how she died. She was stabbed. Now, they tell him, no, Mr. White Man, I know you had a dream that your wife was stabbed, and she was stabbed and laying like you say she was, but you're not guilty, Mr. White Man. It's the nigga that was breaking in the houses. We see he was breaking in the houses in the area that day, so we gonna charge him for the murder. And that's what they literally did. They got on camera a black young motherfucker breaking into houses, and so they decide to charge him. I think he broke in the house and found her dead or whatever, right? And now the husband almost damn near admitted it. So the black boy go to court. All 12 jurors, it come back not guilty. Just now, look it up. Detroit News right now. Look what I'm talking about. Black man kills woman and home invasion. Right? Shit, probably 1,000 of them come up. But look up Fox 2. It'll come up. So he found not guilty. Now they talking about if they gonna charge him again for a lesser charge. Because, one thing about it, when they hit you with murder, they hit you with first degree murder, second degree, manslaughter, some shit, home invasion. So he was fighting a bunch of charges, but he beat the first degree murder. They got that out of here. So now, since he beat it, now they want to know, now they going to try to bring up another. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying, okay, he free, he didn't do this, let this man go. He beat it fair and square in trial. You can't can't retry him twice for the same shit. Well, I think they can though. Somehow I think they is trying to retry him because it was something deadlocked or some shit where they kind of like it was a mistrial or whatever. So they want sometimes they'll keep retrying you until they get you. It's funny how it's supposed to be one and done. Because if you find me guilty, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? I might not get an appeal. But yeah, whatever they trying to do, they trying to retry this boy, and he damn near pretty much was found not guilty. They couldn't come up with a decision or whatever. And they and then they saying they could they could charge him with a lesser charge or yada, yada, yada. And the husband, they just let him go scot-free. And he the motherfucker who gave detail about how she died. Somebody he had a dream. Man, if that's not no racist shit, tell me what is. If that's not no racist shit, tell me what is, man. It is, man. But like I say, I just don't report on shit that go, I report on shit that go both ways. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want nobody to think about all he talk about is how black people get mistreated. No, I talk about all shit, unfairness. Just like I said, I don't like that Dr. Umar shit. I don't like that Breakfast Club shit, how they talk all this racist shit in the open on the airwaves like it's cool. But if somebody say something to them, you on donkey of the day, or you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm a fair all around the board, my dog. But this is some unfair shit we going. And I think about when I was a kid, I keep telling y'all, I had a teacher tell me over 40 years ago that we was going to have a race ride in 2025. And I didn't understand it. Because I'm like, how is these motherfuckers going to have a race ride? They not going to be living 40 years from now. You know what I'm saying? So how the fuck they training for a race war? She told me that, and the closer we get into 2025, and I see all this shit happening, it seemed like this shit about to be true. When have we been talking about Civil War and shit? Tell me, when have we been talking about Civil War? Till lately, like now. Like now, we really on the verge. All these immigrants coming in. But the thing is, these motherfuckers is focused. They are focused, bro. We out here the only motherfuckers that's killing each other. We not ready for that shit, man. But if we get ready, you know, it is what it is. But see, a civil war or a race riot would be wrong. And let me tell you why it would be wrong. Because out of all the shit that I just said these dirty white people do, it's way more good than bad. It's bad on both sides. But it's way more good people in the world than it is bad. So a race riot or anything of that such it would just be for what? You know what I'm saying? Because really, bad as the Ku Klux Klan and these skinhead Nazi motherfuckers talk all this shit, we got a lot in common. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot in common. You know, we got a mutual enemy. And that's, you know who. You know what I'm saying? So we got a mutual enemy, my dog. So that's what we need to be. We need to be coming together. You know what I'm saying? But as far as motherfucker, they think that they about to get rid of black people and all this shit and this thing. Man, we built this bitch. I keep telling y'all, we bullies, man. We take shit, bro. When y'all come down to these cities, y'all get shit took, nigga. That's what we do. So you think we won't take this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? See, that's why you divide and conquer. You feel? Y'all got that. Y'all got us weak. You know what I'm saying? You know the drugs, the rap, all that shit got to separate it. You know what you're doing. You got to keep us like this. You got to keep us like this. You know if we focus on, but that's the thing. What's going to happen is I keep seeing this. They going to give us a reason to come together, and that's going to be the worst mistake they ever made in their motherfucking life. That's going to be the best thing for black people, but the worst thing for these racist motherfuckers that ever. Because once you, listen, bro, you know, all that white supremacy bullshit. Like I say, these cops, that's what they be, these white supremacy motherfuckers that want to do hateful shit, get a badge, and everybody want to, you know, kill one. Look, like I say, when that one young boy crossed the line and went to that Black Lives, whatever, that rally, and shot and killed them 2 or 3 people, and he was underage with a gun and got away with this shit, man. To kill a nigga is like they don't give no time for that shit. I mean, the only time they give a motherfucker time, when I think about all this shit that I done seen on TV, these crooked motherfuckers done did and got away with, it's just mind blowing, dog. It's mind fucking blowing. A motherfucker right now rape my mama, sister, daughter, whatever, and I go, you don't do nothing about it, and I go take care of it. You gonna give me life in fucking prison. But you can gun a down motherfucker down for reaching for their license. Never no gun. They making all type of movies about this shit. You can do this shit and walk away with it, right? I can go and fight and kill as many as people as I can. The more I kill, the more I get awards for going over there killing motherfuckers. Y'all motherfuckers give me all type of hearts and stars and shit on my uniform, and you move me up in rank because I'm this killer and I'm killing motherfuckers I don't know for you. And I'm praised for it. But I come home and kill a motherfucker for fucking with me and defending my family, or a motherfucker that took something from me and y'all not doing nothing, and I handle my business. Y'all want to send me up out of here for forever and throw away the fucking key. This shit is all bad, man. Ain't nothing good about this shit, man. It's sad, dog. It's sad every day to know how many unsolved homicides it is. And I can't talk much on what I'm talking about, but the reason these homicides is unsolved because the police without rats is no good. But a lot of these homicides they won't unsolve. You know, the police will tell how the fuck Everybody know this one nigga a killer. Everybody know he a killer. So when you catch him on the news as known hitman or known drug kingpin slash killer was caught today, well, if he was known, why he ain't been taken off the streets? That's how y'all fuck up. Yeah, he's known to kill. The federal government say he's killed over 20 people and this, and this, and they got him today. So this motherfucker walking the streets freely all this time. So you been knew this shit about him. Why ain't you been done nothing about it? They know, man. Listen, the reason they let these motherfuckers out, the reason they don't solve the murders out here is they know that keep conflict down, that keep murder going. Why would I solve this murder when I know that the victim's family and people about to go kill 5 or 10 motherfuckers behind this, thinking that they know who it is? So now not only is they killing people, they killing innocent people because they don't know. Y'all know who did it. The niggas on the street might end up getting them and they might not. But shit, motherfuckers are killed until they think they killed everybody that might have had something to do with it. And that's what y'all want. That's what y'all want. It's gotta be what y'all want. Because there's so many murders that kind of find out y'all been had evidence on them. Y'all come up with a million fucking excuses why you can't go get this scandalous motherfucker. Well, we got this on them, but we gotta have more on them to get a case. But let me go to jail. Let a nigga who you know who don't do none of all that bullshit no more, right? Who ain't with that shit. Let me catch a motherfucking case. And y'all want me. Okay, put it this way. Let a drug dealing motherfucker get caught. Right? This how you play a fucking drug dealer. You don't give a fuck how much evidence he got on him. You gonna take that shit to trial. Fuck it, whatever it is, because you know 9 times out of 10 nigga gonna fold out. Once he, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't do that shit. See, it's not fair. This is how they do motherfuckers now. They don't. It ain't like the shit on TV where we know he pretty much did it. Nigga, y'all convict niggas off circumstantial evidence every day. Every day. So y'all don't want to take this shit to trial. Y'all know if y'all take it to trial, y'all can get a conviction. But you act like, well, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like I tell y'all let these motherfuckers be on the street until y'all use them. As soon as that man about to change his life, if he don't get killed, as soon as he about to change his life, that's when y'all come up, fuck it. 20 years later, y'all, the same evidence that you had, y'all use that same circumstantial evidence. Because there's no statute of limitations on murder. So you go catch that motherfucker. As soon as he about to change his life, you come with the murder shit. Well, he ain't no good no more to us. He didn't put all the work in now. Now he want to get out this shit, lock his ass up. That's how they using this. I can't say it enough. See, I'm not an articulated speaking motherfucker like Charleston White or like a lot of these guys. They make a lot of sense, but I don't speak like that. You know what I'm saying? But I know I'm real though. You know what I'm saying? I know the real. I know how they playing the game, man. And I'm watching this shit, and it's really turning my stomach to see that shit. To see it's just unfair and unjust, man. And I gotta run these numbers up. That's all I can tell you. When I run these numbers up, we gonna be something terrible, my baby. On everything I love, and I ain't nothing racist about me. I want to entertain all people, all walks of life. I love everybody, but what's fair is fair. What's not is not, my baby. That's all I'm saying. I'm on the fair side. I'm for what's right. You know what I'm saying? I talk this shit now because I'm on this subject. But like I said, I just got on that shit about like Dr. Umar. He talks some shit that's understandable sometimes, but sometimes he go way too far and disrespectful and too hateful. And then they put that shit on TV to the world to see. I don't understand how, but they allowing it for some reason. But I was listening to the Breakfast Club one day, and all these racist ass jokes and shit they were saying. I was like, if it was a white radio station that did that shit, they'd take them off the air and ban them. You know, a motherfucker can't say nothing about a nigga. You know, I done seen people lose their whole careers off because what they said in their own home, somebody recorded it. He done said the word nigga, and he done lost every fucking thing he got because he said nigga. And that's unfair. Well, you got niggas out here saying every fucking thing they want. You know, like I said, it's gonna come a time where they ain't buying that shit no more. They gonna come a time where they ain't babying you no more. Like, fuck you. Yeah, I said it, now what? The fuck on out there. You know what I'm saying? That don't make a motherfucker racist. People say shit to get under people's skin all day. They know they daughter fucking with a black nigga. You know what I'm saying? So the first thing he gonna do is say some hateful shit just to hurt her. You know what I'm saying? So you record that shit and put it to the public. Now he lose everything, or because somebody say girl or some shit like what's the lady name who had the cooking show, that country lady? And it don't be that they racist, it be that they country. They don't associate, and that's another thing I don't understand about my people. Why do we think everybody got to be our fucking friend? Why? Who ain't racist? First thing, Trump racist, Biden racist. Well, they not niggas. What make nigga they white? You know what I'm saying? What makes them? I mean, what makes you think, nigga? This go for the what you got, the better half. Who you think? Listen, who gonna look out for the poor white motherfuckers? That's who you vote for, because they look out for the poor whites. They looking out for niggas too. I mean, that's how you gotta vote. I'm telling you how you gotta vote, because see, these poor white trash motherfuckers, they think that they think that Trump love them and all this shit. They think they better than us for some reason. You know what I'm saying? But we just the face of this shit, nigga. All the shit you talking about where niggas want handouts and they don't want to work and all this shit. Well, look, goddamn, 2024, I done watched this shit. Obviously, y'all don't neither. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you don't want to work no more neither. You know, crystal meth, all this shit in the fucking trailer park. It's the same thing. Drug addicts, it's the same shit. And you all they want is handouts. The same bridge cards we get, you get. Snap cards, whatever you want to call it. The same food stamp shit we get, you get. But we the face of it. We look poor because they put our face on the TV. Every time you see black people on TV, somebody giving us something. You know what I'm saying? Another race out passing up. We in line for the shit. But guess what? You be in them lines too. They just don't show that shit, my nigga. And that's just real talk. But I'm going to leave it at this, man. This shit long as I wanted to go. I'm out of here. I'm Trap Talk Blue. If you like what you hear, that like, subscribe. Please share.